But let me present you the team that we are going to be using. Those were the first words we used for Whitecaps FC with 70 rated Hib, and we took that team from nothing to something, the MLS champions. And now, boys, we are moving on from Whitecaps FC to Anderlecht. Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and welcome back to the Coach to Glory. And this is Season 2, boys, Episode 1. We have moved. You guys have decided the voting was close between Braga and Anderlecht. But you boys have decided for Anderlecht. We are going from Whitecaps FC in the MLS, the team that has grabbed that trophy and lifted it. The coach has left for a new story, and we have joined into a team of incredible players. Before I show you what kind of players we have, can you please hit that like button? I'm extremely excited about this episode, and I need, I want to see 4,000, boys. I want to see 4,000. Let's get over 4,000 likes for the start of a new season, for the start of a new club career mode. Anderlecht. I would have never gone to Belgium, but thanks to the Coach to Glory, boys, our road to glory basically takes us from teams where we would have never played to yet another team where we would have never done a career mode in. I am extremely excited to join Anderlecht, and I'm extremely excited to show you this unbelievable team that I'm 100% sure will be so much fun to play with. Let's go straight into it, boys. Right here, you can see the squad. Di Mata is the striker. I remember this guy was at Wolfsburg, if I'm not mistaken. Amazing sprint speed, great stamina, strength is looking good, aggression is looking very good, composure is not the best, but finishing very nice. 80 shot power on top of it, high work rates, 6 foot tall. This striker from Belgium is gonna be someone to deal with for our opponent's defense. Definitely better than Montero already. 77 rated as well, and only 21 years old. He can grow even more. Now, here is the talent that everyone suggested me when we started off with the Whitecaps FC career mode. He does play in the cam position, which is in contention with one man, and that is Hib. Verscharen right here is a 17-year-old, probably 16-year-old when we started the career mode. He is looking very good. 5'8", 17 years old, 3-star only though, which is a bit of a shame, but high work rates, right-footed, technical dribbler, great acceleration for his age and his rating in my opinion. Sprint speed is okay as well, agility looks very good along with balance. That means he's probably very quick in his twists and turns. The strength is a little bit low, the stamina is a little bit low as well for a cam in his position, but he's only 70 rated. This guy will continue to grow. The ball control and the dribbling is looking very nice as well. The shot power though sadly not the best. So this is still a very much developing talent who might not be good enough. Maybe he will become, so to say, the super sub of this series as soon as we bring in the absolute legend from the last career mode, which was Hib. You guys love him, I love him, he was our best player. We will give him a chance in this squad, and I think Verscharen is a massive talent, yes, but he would learn a lot from someone like Hib in my opinion. Now down the left, boys, we have Bolassi, who has an own skill move in this game, the Bolassi flick. This man right here is now a part of our team. 4-star weak foot, 5-star skills. Obviously not the youngest anymore, but probably one of the most fun players to use in FIFA career mode. I'm very much looking forward to use him. And then this one, Amuzu. My God, when I saw his stats, I was in shock. 95 acceleration, 91 balance, 87 agility, 90 jumping, 86 sprint speed. Only issue with him, his stamina once again ruins a lot of players, but Amuzu with 74 in his rating. The ball control is great, dribbling is good, shot power is just about fine, the volleys are decent. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. This guy, who's only 19 years old, looks like the most amazing talent. That is why he is on the thumbnail, boys. Amuzu is looking sick, and I'm so looking forward to try him out in our team. Moving on though into the defense, Nahar, if you guys do remember, let me know in the comments down below, what career mode did we use Nahar in? We did use him at some point, and I'm so surprised to see him again. 25 years old, 74 rated, 5'7" tall, 4-star right back, but injury prone, so that is not the best with him. And Bodji is in the centre back position. He is 29 years old, the experienced player in our team, but he has the power header trait, which means in the air he's just gonna rip people apart. So I'm really looking forward to that one. This guy will be massive on corners. We'll be looking for him at all times. Lawrence right here will be replaced. 26 years old, 71 rated, not good enough, and I already know who's going to take his position. It's going to be Cabral. We're going to bring in our talent from that centre-back position. Our own Cannavaro will be taking over that centre-back position instead of Lawrence. That is the plan for now. And then we have Bong down the left-hand side, who does not really look that good anymore. I guess physically he was a better player in the past, but he's already 30 and his stats seem to be declining. Now on the bench, lads, we do have, oh actually hold on, we haven't checked out the goalkeeper. Didion right here, 23 years old, 77 rated. I like that a lot. Saves with feet trait on top of it. This guy looks like an amazing goalkeeper. Didion, also a great name. I'm just gonna call him Didi, I think. Really nice player with some amazing goalkeeping stats on him, as you can tell right here. Everything is in green, and he still will be growing, in my opinion. Only 23 years old, so hopefully he can carry us forward. And I'm going to explain to you guys how the Belgian league works, how everything works. We're going to go through that in just a little bit. We have done a little bit of research, and thanks to a comment, everything is quite clear to explain. Then we have Gerkens on the bench, 23-year-old right here, with not the best acceleration. Salemakers, this guy is looking like a beast. 19 years old, 74 rated, looks like an amazing talent. And I was thinking maybe we play him instead of Amuzu, but then it would be kind of a shame. So I'm guessing he will be a substitute for either Bolassi or Amuzu in every single game. And then Bakali. Who remembers this guy? He used to be one of the biggest talents on FIFA, and now he is 71 rated, 22 years old at Anderlecht. Coombs, the original captain of Anderlecht, has moved on to the bench because at CDM, boys, we have two players who look absolutely amazing with 4-star skills. Both of our CDMs have 4-star skills and have some of the most highest total stats I have seen for CDMs in that position. These guys look incredible. All green in mental and physical, all green in skill attributes. Unbelievable. That's why Coombs is now currently on the bench. He's only a 4-star weak foot player and 30 years old, so he's going to be a substitute on the bench. And then we go down a little bit further. Makarenko right here, nothing special, 27 years old. Apia, 26 years old, 71 rated, and then we go down the bench even more. Nothing too special over here. We have a striker who's 74 rated, but he has 50 acceleration, so he's not even a question for my team. Will never make it in there. So let me quickly explain to you where we jumped into the Anderlecht career mode. The season in the MLS finished in the month of December. Now we are basically joining Anderlecht mid-season, which is interesting to see. We have 36 points right now. We are 12 points away from Club Brugge, who are dominating this league at the moment, together with Ghent up top, first and second. Genk is ahead of us. Standard Liège is right below us. It is going to be quite an interesting journey, and let me explain to you how this league works with this comment right here from Fresh End. He says, looks like Anderlecht is winning, so I thought I could help explain how the Pro Belgian League works, as it's confusing. Between 16 teams, you should aim to finish in the top 6 in the championship playoffs. The points you gained in the 30 games will be halved, and the top 6 team will play another 10 games between each other to see who finishes first. The winner qualifies for the Champions League group stage, and the second goes through to the UCL qualifiers. So technically, if the points are being halved right now, we have 18 points while Club Brugge have 24. That is massive. That gap is way too big. And if we want to win the league title, we have to go on a mental winning spree with this team. And that is exactly the type of challenge I was looking forward to. I wanted a big challenge. I wanted something where I can just prove my worth, you know. And in those last 10 games, I'm guessing since it's 6 teams, that means 5 games between for us, between all these teams, Genk, Ghent, Brugge, Liège and Waregem, we would have to play against them twice. Now that means we'll be playing against Club Brugge twice, which then again means a 6-point gap is very much manageable. They have 24, we have 18, we are getting quite close right there, right? So if the season would end right now, we have a slight chance of getting up there, but the goal is going to be to come in first or second to get Anderlecht into the Champions League. That is the plan for the season, and I love the fact that we have just jumped in mid-season and we have a situation presented to us that is looking very challenging. Absolutely amazing. A few people were saying, including this comment right here from Abundance Fixer, he says, Johnny, you forgot to give Hib or David a stinky little release clause. First of all, I don't appreciate your tone there, buddy, but I have put release clauses on every single player that I want to take with me, and I've put realistic ones on them as well. Hervé Garnier right here, our biggest talent. 2.2 million in his release clause, his value is 1.8 million. We will buy him. Cabral, 4 million in his release clause, 3.6 is his value. He is going to be our centre back. He will be taking over that position that I talked about just a second ago. And Hib, we can't just not take him with us. His release clause was actually set before I personally set it, so I just kept it. 3.95. despite his value being at 6.5, so I love that. We will be signing all 3 of these, and I'll be back in just a second with these players in our team. So guys, I have just signed the 3 players that we had at Whitecaps FC, where I promised to get them into the team. I have actually written down a full list of the players to keep track of them, to remind ourselves of them. Maybe at times, let's say we just moved over to Anderlecht, right? We still have a couple of talents over there at Whitecaps FC that we have found through the youth academy. Players like Pedro Jesus or the goalkeeper that had very, very high potential. Now, those types of players we will be getting if necessary, but for now, we have written them down. Whenever we need them, we will sign them. That's how we're going to do it. Now, this defense is looking awful. Why is Mbochi so far down the right-hand side? That was a bit dodgy there. But yeah, this is how we're lining up. And if we go down into the bench, no, hold on. We have still a little bit of time to go. The transfer window is actually going to open up in just a couple of days. And since we are in December, you can see us right here on the 26th of December. January is right there. 1 game to go, and then after that game we will have Hib and everyone in the team. Now, we are playing at home against Beveren, who are currently in the 10th position with 21 points. This is going to be a great game to test out this new team and see what they can do. I personally am so excited about this midfield that we have. Bolassi, 5-star skills, Zuj and Treble, both 4-star skills, CDMs. Right midfield, Amuzu, incredible pace, and 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, great jumping as well. Verscharen, very talented player at that camp position, and Di Mata up top, a tank of a player with pace and strength. That is what I'm looking forward to see. And then our defense is not looking too bad either, but definitely the defense is the place where we need to upgrade a little bit. And with Cabral coming in, that is going to be upgrading. And the camp position, Verscharen will drop to the bench, and Hib, the legend, is going to take over that spot. By the way, these are the kits from RSC Anderlecht. I gotta admit, they don't look sick, yeah? But that is at least a color that I've never used before. I can just say that about this kit. This one, though, that they have looks absolutely awful, and yeah, that's what we're gonna play against. first game with our new team, and one thing you gotta keep in mind, boys, we only have half a season with Anderlecht. Yes, it is only going to be half a season, and because of that, I'm not gonna give you like a restriction of 10 episodes or whatever. I'm gonna play this as if it was a normal career mode so that you guys get multiple episodes, not just like 4 or 5 and then the season is done. That is not the plan. I want to give you guys more than 5 episodes for sure, just so you guys understand how this team works and how we have joined this Anderlecht squad and where we are actually taking them. If I just rush through this will feel like a Notts County type of career mode. We won't do that. I know we just joined them in like mid-season, but that's how it is because we were in the MLS. That is something that we have to deal with ourselves, but we will be here for half a season and we don't have that much time to achieve big things, and hopefully we'll still be able to achieve those things in this season and then move on to an even better team in the next season. So that is going to be the plan for now, but I am fully focused on this Anderlecht team. I well and truly believe that this could be one of the most fun career modes that we have ever done, just because of the simple fact that this team has some incredible players in there that are just hidden gems. Oh, and of course, boys, we have to play one episode one-handed. Obviously, this is the first episode. I won't do it in this one. Next episode, we will actually have to play one-handed. And yeah, I have to go ahead and do the forfeit from the last season. Let me know, boys. This is the episode where you guys can go into the comments and suggest fan objectives. Watch this entire episode before you do so, because you will get to see how these players play in this game. Leave your comments down below with fan objectives along with forfeits. Do that straight away, and then we will carry those into the fan objectives for this team as well. The fan objectives obviously go with us into every career mode that we do. They're a big part of what we are doing in our career modes. So here we go then, let's begin. Here's this young talent, Verscharen, huh? He is moving very nicely, I can already tell. Like, his movement is already better than Hib. Hib is one of the issues that I had with Hib throughout the entire season, was the fact that he just wasn't agile enough. So hopefully it will be much different. Here's Amuzu now, the young man that I was just talking about as one of the fun players. Look at that. Look at that. Amuzu. He's going through. He's going to score. No, he isn't. Imagine. But that is already a great skill run by Amuzu. I love to see that. He does feel like an amazing player in terms of his dribbling. Amuzu to play through into Verscharen. Verscharen waits for the run to be made down the wings. He does find the right players. Treble now into the middle to Zulj. Zulj over to Bolassi. Bolassi with them 5-star skill moves will get around defenders, and then he does get the ball taken away from him. But 5-star skill moves, 4-star skillers, pace, and man, I'm gonna enjoy this so much. I'm gonna enjoy this career mode. I genuinely have a feeling in me that this Anderlecht team is just gonna make this so much fun to play. But hey, what would be a Johnny career mode without starting off by losing the clean sheet? Let's go, boys. We're staying true to our traditions. The clean sheet is gone. As always, we tend to do this. And it starts off straight away at Anderlecht as well. That is not a good start into my career. I was having too much fun skilling with these people. I need to score some goals now. Can we make a comeback happen in our first game of the season? And also, by the way, if you're wondering what shirt I'm wearing today, it is the shirt of my dad, basically, when he's coaching over there in the second league of Turkey. My dad's team has actually managed to avoid relegation while having to play youth academy players for the first half of the season because of punishments from the league. They had to play the youth academy players and somehow managed to stay in the league above teams that actually were able to use their full squads. So props to my dad and the coaching team. Amazing job done at Eskişehirspor, and yeah, man, I'm just proud of him. He's continuing his journey. The first season he joined Malatya. He got them into the top league in Turkey. He got them into the Super League, and now currently they're playing for like Europa League spots. I don't know what the hell is going on there. So they got promotion. In the process of promotion, sadly, the team didn't want to pay the coaches the amount of money that they were asking for, which they actually truly deserved because they got this team into the top league where they have never been before. But here's Verscharen now through. Hold on, boys. Verscharen. Ah, unlucky. I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong. Let me know in the comments down below how I should be pronouncing his name. But this man is looking very good. Even at his 70 rating, I like him a lot. But yeah, the second season now, he has joined Eskişehir and they have avoided relegation in a great way. Nice to see all of that. Di Marta with a lob inside the box. Interesting. Bolassi. Down. Verscharen. Verscharen. Nicely done. Stops. Now finish. Oh man, great goalkeeping. The goalkeeper moved there into the right position and Verscharen's finishing is not really that powerful, as you can tell. Now we are moving forward with some nice passing play. Di Marta. There goes Verscharen. Can he get that pass? Ah, that would have been such a good attack. We will have some space down the middle here. Di Marta gets it over. Amuzu. Come on, I see you, Amuzu. Come on, score. Yes, it is him that scores the first goal for our career mode in the 54th minute. The young lad with terrible stamina gets the goal in. 1-1 equalizer. Amuzu does it for Anderlecht. Amazing stuff. A great start into our relationship with that player right there. Good passing play. Got a bit lucky with that last pass because our back was turned to our teammate, but he does make the best of it. Smashes it into the net. Let's go, boys. 1-1. Let's get this win. I would love to start off with a victory. Good pass. Verscharen making his run through the defense. He's making really good runs. I'm liking him a lot in terms of what he's doing on the pitch, in terms of his positioning, in terms of where he's at all times. Look at that. There he is again. Verscharen somehow still on the ball. Really good dribbling. Treble. Green timed. Oh yes, I thought it was flying above the goal. But this man might just be the replacement of Felipe, our captain at Whitecaps FC. But this time it is Treble who blasts it into the top left with a green timed shot, and that is the comeback done. I will take that as usual. Clean sheet gone, comeback. That is what we do. What a beautiful strike. It was green timed, so I'm guessing it really helped in that position. Treble into the top left. I think the goalkeeper could have done better, you know. He just falls down. He could have taken a step to the right and then jumped up to save it easily. But boys, we're not complaining. Adrian Treble is getting the first goal in for us. Love that. That is very nicely done from our new CDM with the 4-star skills. Oh no, what am I doing here? Kara gets the ball. That's what he's called. Mboji has a nickname, Kara, which is weird because in Turkish, Kara means dark. So I kind of feel racist when I'm saying that name. I don't want to say that. I'm going to say Mboji as much as I can, lads. Here we go, though. Look at that. Beautiful passing play. Amuzu once again on the run. That didn't work out. Did he maybe play in Turkey and then they gave him that nickname? I really wonder if those Turkish idiots gave him that nickname. That would be interesting to see. What a goal. Oh my god. In the 75th minute, we have just conceded a goal that just looked so similar to what Zidane has done against Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League finals. Talking about Champions League, boys, as we are now in a sad moment by conceding, let me just quickly say, yes, I have seen the game between Liverpool and Barcelona. Yes, I was very disheartened, but yes, Messi is the best of all time. Unbelievable player. I think our tactical lineup was just not good. If you do follow me on Twitter, you will have seen what I thought about the game. I streamed my live reaction on Twitch as well. It wasn't the best of performances of Liverpool. It was a very, very bad performance. Maybe one of the worst performances I've seen Liverpool have this season in terms of how we have completely abandoned what we normally do. What we normally do as Liverpool in our attacks, in our build-up. We have played long balls all the time. Something was completely wrong with how we were playing, and the team was set up in the wrong way, in my opinion. No, I'm not going to lose my first game. That's not happening. That is not happening. Yes, good defending by Mboji. Is Kara actually his first name? Maybe that's what it is. Like his name is Kara Mboji. That would make sense. Bolassi. 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 Yes, I like it a lot. Into Di Marta. Di Marta with some bad dribbling. But he is getting through. Di Marta with the strength and the green time finish. We do have a couple of minutes left. I forgot about making substitutions. Sorry about that. We're going to bring on Bakali and Salamakers. Both of these guys are going to join in, and the captain is going to join in at CDM. For our beloved centre-back right there. Going to try and cross it into him. He's going to be right here, in the right position, not getting to the header, despite having the power header trait. Now the new substitute, Salamakers, is going to join into the attack. He's still on the ball. He's still going. He's still going. And still going. Plays it into Bakali. Bakali doesn't have the 4-star skills anymore, I guess. Into the captain. Comes. Yes! Let's go! Yes, boys! Come on! What a beautiful moment. Yes, man. Love that. Absolutely love that. That is the type of first episode I want. Drama, beautiful goals, and a late winner by our captain. Comes just into the top left corner. What a finish that is. Nicely done, mate. I didn't even have to time it green, so that is even more impressive. But he is quite decent at shooting. 76 rated, 4-star weak foot, does well in that position. And that is our first showing of Anderlecht. And I can tell you, I am loving this, man. This is going to be so much fun. I'm enjoying myself so much already. I want to record like 3 episodes back to back, but obviously I can't because I have to wait for your guys' feedback. But that is the first game with our new team in the Coach to Glory, and it is a sick one. With that game, the first game of the season left behind us for ourselves, we now will be joining into the transfer window, which means you guys will decide to make transfers, all of that beautiful stuff. But most importantly, the transfers that we have already made are going to be joining into the team, and then you will get to see how much money we actually have to spend. The January transfer window is going to be the one and only one that we have with Anderlecht, so we have to make the right decisions immediately by also not really knowing our team yet. So that is another thing that we have to think about. Now, Verschaden already at a 71 rating, and I gotta say, man, he feels like a great player, but his finishing is awful. He's really bad in his finishing, and it's such a shame because his attack positioning feels so good. He is in the right positions at all times, but we have brought in some players to teach him, especially Hib, who is now on the 75 rating. No worries, guys. I know you want to see Verschaden play. He is going to be playing nearly every single game. He is the super talent. I am well aware of that, and he's going to be playing as many games as he possibly can. Keep that in mind. We will be subbing him in a lot of times. I care a lot about talents like these. He's only 17 years old. He just felt great in the game, and I think he can be a very good impact substitute for us. Now, Cabral, we have brought him into the team, boys, for his release clause price. He's going to be playing alongside Mboji. Mboji will teach him. Cabral, hopefully you'll learn a lot from him, my man. Our very own Cannavaro right there. And then Garnier is at a 70 rating right now, boys. He is becoming a very interesting player, and to be completely honest with you, I would much rather have him over Bakali. Bakali, without the 4-star skills, isn't the same guy anymore. He just isn't. He's going to be on the reserves. Whenever we need him, we can put him in there, and I think we have enough players to create a reserves team. So let's do that real quick. So in this reserves team, boys, we will have Santini, Verschaden, Makarenko, Kums, Garnier is actually going to be in the starting lineup for this one. Salamakers down the left-hand side, Kobo, Franjes, Bornau, Eshenko, and then Didion in goal. This reserves team is looking just as good as Whitecaps FC. I'm not even kidding. In terms of rating, this is looking very, very good. So this is going to be a team that we can actually use in order to get some fitness back into the squad. Depending how the schedule is set up in the Belgian league, we will obviously get to see that in the future. We will have a reserves team, and that is very important. So I like that quite a lot about this team. In terms of training though, we're going to obviously train the players that we most care about. First of all, I'm going to train Amuzu right here. I'm going to train his finishing. That's the most important thing to me for him, because he already has the physical stats and everything. In terms of the midfielders, obviously Verschaden will be one of those players that we want to make a better player, especially his finishing needs to improve big time. We're going to focus on that with him. Then we go to Salamakers, who's only 19 years old and 74 rated already, which I really like about him. His sprint speed and everything is good. About his dribbling, he does look good in terms of his dribbling. Maybe his finishing definitely needs improving. 50 finishing, that is awful. That is really, really bad. It seems like all of these players at Anderlecht are being taught to dribble and pass, but none of them are trained to finish. So we will focus on that a little bit. Garnier right here, we'll try to make him a better finisher as well, because he's going to be playing a little bit more offensive than he normally does. And then of course, we're going to put some training sessions on Cabral right here. Cabral, you're going to do the defending, my man. You're going to become a better centre-back. So how much money do we actually have after making all of those signings? Sorry about that. After making all those signings, boys, we will be at around 4.5 million. That is what we have with 20k in the wage budget. Now, the position which I personally would be looking into for this team to improve is potentially the left back position, because Bong right here is 30 years old and he is quite slow for that left back position. In terms of players that can play there, what do we have? We have Kobo right here, who's 21 years old, 4-star weak foot, but again, very low acceleration. Obradovic, also 30 years old, way too old for that position in my opinion. So I think we should go for a proper left back, boys. What do you think? I personally think that position would be a good one. We can bring in a talented player that is going to grow throughout the season, someone that doesn't necessarily have to be above the rating of Bong already, and then we can use players for the straight swap deal. Players like Santini, who I'm not really that interested to keeping. We can go ahead and sell him if needed. We do have a lot of players that we can get rid of, and now I'm actually going to go onto the transfer list, and to the squad actually, and put some onto the transfer list. Wait a second, boys. Dendonka. He's at Wolves. We can just call him back, and that would be a massive signing. 80 overall. What do you guys think? Should I call him back? Dendonka, yes or no? Let me know in the comments down below about Dendonka. Hashtag Dendonka. I will see what we can do. Should we bring him back? He's 80 rated. He would be the highest rated player in our team, and he can play in so many positions. So that is interesting to see. I'm glad that I actually looked into this just now. Di Matteo only has 5 months left on his contract. Oh, he's only a loan. Ooh, okay. Di Matteo is only a loan. See, we get to see a lot of things that I had no idea about. Where is he on loan from? I don't see it, right? I sadly don't see it. I think it's Wolfsburg, right? I think he was at that club. Or we had him at Wolfsburg, I'm pretty sure. But hey, let's move on. DDR right here, we're not going to sell. Treble, Zulj, both of these guys are looking very good. Especially Treble scored a very nice goal in the last game. I can't let him go. If we go down the list right here, this Gatkins guy, is he talented? Yes or no? I would be willing to let him go, to be honest with you. I think we have too many central talents right now, especially now that Hib has joined in. Someone like Gatkins is becoming obsolete because Verschaden is the one that we want to focus on. So I'm going to put him onto the transfer list. You guys can obviously let me know in the comments down below what you think about what I'm doing right here. This guy, we have loaned out a goalkeeper. Don't need him back, to be honest. Santini we can put onto we can only block offers. That's cool. Bolassi, he is on loan as well, so that is interesting. Makarenko, we can let him go, but we can't because every single one of these players, they have just recently joined into the team, it looks like. Verschaden, we're going to just block offers. That's what we're going to do. Actually, no, I don't want to do that because in the future, this could be someone that I want to take with me, so I want to make sure that I have access to him. This guy looks like a very talented player, 19 years old, 72 rated. He's not going anywhere. But as we go down this list, I am looking for players that I wouldn't want to put onto the transfer list, but it looks like I'm not allowed to. What the hell? Why am I not allowed to put a single player onto the transfer list? Only Appia. What the hell? What is this about? Why is this? This is interesting. This is very, very interesting, boys. I'm going to let some of these players go for sure. This guy's only 19. Sambi Lokonga, removed from transfer list. I don't want to sell these young lads. I want to sell the oldies. There we go. That's one at least. Obradovic. There we go. Finally, some players onto the transfer list that I actually want to get rid of. Nicely done. Only 4. Okay, lads, we do have an offer for Gerkens already. 74 overall, 6 million is his value. They're offering 6.2. Sporting is coming in for him. And this is now the moment where I would have to make that decision. Do I want to let him go already? It is a good amount of money. We would go up to around 10 million in our transfer budget. So I would love to see that. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna let him go. We're gonna negotiate. We're gonna try and get a little bit more out of it. We just have too many offensive players on the team, and we just have to let some of these guys go, despite them maybe being talented or something. But Gerkens right here is one that I want to let go. We're gonna ask for 7.5 million. Let's see what Sporting say to that. They say 6.5. All right, let's say 7 mil. How about that? Are you okay with 7 mil? Are you going to be coming towards us? Yes, let's go. That is very nicely done. Our opponents in this deal are actually stepping towards us a little bit with the price money. And price money? Is that? No. With the value. Let's just put it that way. Gerkens is about to leave, and we are about to have a lot more money for our team. So I like that. I really do. So we will try and let him go. And then after that, we'll make our own decisions to sign whoever we want to. Ooh, we get an offer for Mboji. Not happening. Blocking the offer. Sorry, Athletic Bilbao. You were probably only trying to replace San Jose. Can't let him go. Another transfer offer, this time for someone that I actually want to let go. His value is 1.2 mil. I'm going to just accept this deal from Huddersfield right here. 1 million added into our transfer budget. I'd be very happy to see that. Both of these players, no future in this club. We have a transfer offer for Apia right here, who is our right back. We have plenty of players that can play right back, so I can't let him go. 1.85 million from Hannover. We will actually accept that deal as well. Apia can leave our team. Benito Nunes is not interesting to us, but right here you can see Gerkens has been sold. Around 5 million have been added to our transfer budget, which is nice to see. The goalkeeper and Apia will go as well, and with that we should be around 11 million, I'm guessing. Yeah, we'll be around 11 million after they are sold. Guys, look at that. Ghent is our next opponent. It's gonna be Anderlecht on 39 points up against Ghent, who are on 42. If we do win, we will catch up to Ghent. In terms of the goal difference, we have the same amount of goals scored, but we need to beat them with a couple of goals scored in this match against Ghent. I'm very much looking forward to that game right there. But the transfer window, we're halfway through it right now. 11.35 million in the budget, boys. I need you to help me out in the comments down below. Who should I go for? Should I sign some more of our youth academy players? I actually have written their names down. I can show you guys a list of these players. Diego Neves that we had in our youth academy at Whitecaps FC, 56 overall centre forward. His value was 170k. We can easily sign him if we want to, as someone that we want to build up through training sessions. Dennis Moraes, centre mid, 57 rated, 230k from the youth academy that we found. Francisco Tavares, this one is a good one, 60 overall, 500k value. Leonardo Castro, the goalkeeper that had very high potential that we had. He has a 64 overall already, 650k in his value. Pedro Jesus, arguably the biggest talent that we have found in the youth academy, along with Cabral and Garnier. He is at a 63 overall. His value is set at 700k. We can sign those players if you want me to. Let me know in the comments down below, boys, if you want me to go after some more talents that we had at our club at Whitecaps FC. But Hib is now a part of this team. Verscharen is looking like a great talent. Almuzu has already shown his worth in the first match. Bolassi is already skilling. Di Mata is a little bit disappointing, to be honest with you. He's fast in terms of running, but in terms of agility, not the best, but we'll hopefully do well with him this season. Zulj and Treble, both at the CDM spot, amazing. Den Donker is still a massive opportunity for us to get him into the team. and replace Zulj and put Den Donker with the 80 rating in that CDM spot and make him the captain of this squad. Very much a possibility for us if we want to go that route. And then in the defense, we can upgrade with the amount of money that we have at the moment. I'm loving this, boys. We need a backup striker though. Santini is not good enough. We do need a backup striker. So if you have a good idea for a cheap backup striker to get into this team, let me know. Or if you want to replace Di Matteo in the starting lineup, we can spend 11 million. So you guys have the decision in your hands. Fan objectives in the comments down below. Let me know what to do. Transfer suggestions in the comments down below. This video should have over at least 500 comments. I'm pretty sure of that. I am extremely excited about this Anderlecht career mode, and I hope you are as well, man. I'm loving it already, and this team, we will try to get them to the top. We will try to get them into Champions League qualifiers. That is the plan. Thank you so much for watching. I love this. Have a good one. Take care. Peace.